Hello guys, today we are going to talk about top 10 series on Netflix. This video is gonna be really interesting, so stay tuned till the end. Before you proceed, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you do not miss videos like this. Let's start with 2019 series The Witcher. This is an action fantasy series that has a total of 2 seasons and third season is gonna come out really soon. You get to see Henry Cavill in the lead role in this series. Henry Cavill plays the character of Geralt of Rivia, who is the Witcher, which means he is a monster hunter who kills monsters for the sake of money. Witcher meets a young girl named Ciri during a war, and this is written in old prophecies. So what are those prophecies and who is at war? You need to watch the series to find out. This series is based on a very popular game franchise The Witcher, and also it is based on a novel. This series has a rating of 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you do not miss exclusive videos on Netflix like this. Next we are going to talk about 2018 series The Haunting of Hill House. This is a horror drama series that has a total of 1 season. This series has received a lot of appreciation from both critics and fans. This series serves as the first anthology horror series on Netflix. This series is set up in 2 different timelines where we get to see the lives of 5 adults. When the show gives us flashbacks of these 5 adults, we get to see a lot of secrets and a lot of horror elements in it. So what are that? You need to watch this series to find out. This series has a rating of 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about 2013's crime drama series Peaky Blinders. This series has a total of 6 seasons. This series is about a dangerous man named as Thomas Shelby, who is the leader of a gang named Peaky Blinders, which is based in Birmingham.
So Thomas Shelby, it's what you want. It's what you shall have.
You get to see a lot of gang wars in this series. Chester Campbell, an inspector, decides to nab Thomas Shelby and put an end to his criminal activities. So what happens to him next? You need to watch this series to find out. If you like crime drama series, then this series is the right one for you, because the storyline is quite engaging from the very first episode. This series has a rating of 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about 2013 series Vikings. This is an action drama series that has a total of 6 seasons.
And used axes. Most was tall as giants.
This series has a rating of 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb. If you guys think that there is no series that could match up to the level of Game of Thrones, then you guys are wrong, because Vikings is the series for you, where you get to see a lot of politics and twists and turns to get the throne. Also, you get to see a lot of action sequences in it, which is really amazing. Every episode has its own way of telling the story to which the audience easily gets connected to. Next we are going to talk about 2013 series The Vampire Diaries. This is a fantasy drama series that has a total of 8 seasons. You guys might have seen a lot of series and movies that has vampires in it, but there is no series like The Vampire Diaries, and I am pretty sure that even for the next 100 years there is no series that could match to the level of The Vampire Diaries. This series is about a girl named Elena who falls in love with a guy named Stefan, only to find out later that Stefan and his brother Damon both are vampires.
Is Stefan Salvatore?
I have to know her.
You must be Elena.
So what happens to her when she faces a lot of challenges, and how does her love life exactly turn out to be? You need to watch this series to find out. This series has a rating of 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about 2011 series Black Mirror. This is a science fiction series that has a total of 5 seasons, and in every season you get to see 4 to 5 episodes. This series has a rating of 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb. It is shown in this series that when future technology comes into our life, how humans are affected by it, and how it changes their personal lives and also their individual behaviors. In every episode we get to see a unique storyline that might seem strange at first, but after completing the episode we start asking ourselves that whether we need this kind of technology in our lives or not. Next we are going to talk about 2016's horror sci-fi drama series Stranger Things. This series has a total of 4 seasons and 5th season is gonna come out really soon. This series is set up in 1980s in a small town named Hawkins, where a young boy named Will suddenly disappears one night. Everyone at Hawkins start looking for him. Also, its sheriff starts searching for answers. When a young group of friends start looking for answers, they witness supernatural forces when they meet a girl named Eleven. As they search for answers, they find out about the secret government exploits, and they also unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries.
What if this whole time I've been looking for Will? chasing after something else.
So what happens next? You need to watch this series to find out. This series has a rating of 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Next we are going to talk about a crime drama series named as Breaking Bad. This series came out in the year 2008. It has a total of 5 seasons and it is one of the most loved series across the globe. And it has a rating of 9.5 out of 10 on IMDb. This series is about a chemistry teacher named as Walter White who has lung cancer. The doctors have given him time that he'll die really soon. One thing that's always on his mind that after he dies who will take care of his family members, due to which he gets an idea, a shortcut to make quick money. He teams up with one of his students named Jesse Pinkman and starts cooking meth. Using his chemistry formulas, he prepares a purest form of meth that no man has ever seen and starts to make a lot of money. Really soon he starts to become the world's biggest drug lord named as Heisenberg. So what are the challenges that he faces afterwards and how does his life turn out to be exactly? You need to watch this series to find out. Next we are going to talk about 2019 series Dark. This series has a total of 3 seasons and it is the best science fiction series the world has ever seen. This series has a rating of 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Dark is a time travel science fiction series that has taken time travel to the next level, which according to me is impossible to be matched. This series is set up in a small German town named as Winden where a boy named as Mikkel suddenly disappears one night. His friends and police officers start looking for him, after which this strange and creepy game of time travel starts, where time travel happens in cycles of 33 years, where you could travel 33 years into the future or 33 years into the past. So what happens next? You need to watch this series to find out. This is a really amazing series that is a must watch. Finally, we are going to talk about the most loved and widely popular series Money Heist. This series came out in the year 2017 and it has a total of 5 seasons. If you are living under the rock, then let me tell you about this series. This series is about a criminal mastermind who goes by the name as the Professor. He has a plan to pull off the biggest heist in recorded history, that is to print billions of euros in the Royal Mint of Spain. To help him carry out the ambitious plan, he recruits 8 people with certain abilities and who have nothing to lose. The group of thieves take hostages to aid in their negotiation with the authorities, who strategize to come up with a way to capture the Professor. As more time elapses, the robbers prepare for a showdown with the police. So what happens next? You need to watch this series to find out. This series has a rating of 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb. If you want to know about the top 10 series and movie recommendations on Netflix, then make sure to subscribe to our channel so you do not miss videos like this.